What are you expecting from LA coming up here?
A team that's going to go after it, obviously. I think they're going to come at us, and, that's my expectation. They know they've got to get a win in order to win the Supporter Shield, and, we have to make sure we react appropriately.
What sort of approach do you think they'll come with Robbie and Landon since you guys were able to shut them down last week?
I don't know. That's a Bruce question.
Are there any specific lessons that you can take from last weekend's game, or is it just completely a blank slate coming here?
No, there's obviously lessons we can draw upon. I thought, we did a fairly good job defensively. Obviously not happy with the 2 goals, that were allowed. But when you look at it, both the goals came sort of on the heels of us having good opportunities. One goal came off of Dempsey's opportunity in the first half, and their second goal came off of Oba's opportunity early in the second half. Then a minute and a half later, they score off the corner kick. But, we just got to continue to do what we did well. We know we were able to open them up. We know, where we think the spaces are that we can exploit, and we just have to even do a better job of that at times.
Does it mean not to have Omar Gonzalez in their lineup?
Again, that's more of a Bruce question than mine. Obviously, Omar's an important part of their team, and Omar and De La Garza have a pretty good working relationship with each other, because when you go back to their college days, they've probably played 100 games together or so between college and the pros, and you can't replicate that understanding. So so for us, we have to take advantage of it. Obviously, he's also a big presence for them on set pieces. But on the same token, you can't think, oh, this is a difference. No, it's not. They have other competent players who'll step in and play.
Do you make any changes to kind of exploit that absence on the back line?
No, we're gonna make sure we're ready to play.
With the full stadium open, maybe there's some fans showing up who don't follow the league all that closely. Just sort of quickly, how would you let them know the significance of what Landon Donovan has been to American soccer?
Landon's been a tremendous ambassador for the sport, and has achieved an incredible amount. And I think he's a guy who locked in his future to MLS at a time when not everybody was necessarily doing it. It wasn't fashionable to do, but it was also for him. It was the right decision, and it's what he wanted to do. And he's played really well. And I remember when he came back from Leverkusen, I was in LA at the time, and we were trying to figure out a way how we could get Landon, because I thought he's going to be a difference maker. Obviously, it didn't work out for us. It worked out for San Jose, and he helped them actually beat us in the MLS Cup final. So, Landon's a phenomenal athlete. His fitness level is tremendous. But more than that, he's been a guy who's been around for a lot of the U.S.'s accomplishments and achievements, and also for his club team's achievements. And winning is often a legacy that people look at when you're looking at an athlete retiring.
With that USA game in England named for the middle of next month, I know it comes at a time when the playoffs sort of shut down, but that's a lot of distance for your guys. Do you have any clue if your guys are going, and are you kind of hoping to keep them home?
I don't know. Some of our guys have frequent flyer miles, so I think they get to upgrade, and so they'll be able to fly first class if they go, so that'll be nice. No, the Federation's always good about taking care of them, making sure they have good accommodations when they go on that distance. I mean, if Jurgen calls them in, that's their responsibility and that's their duty, and he's got to, they've got to go over there and play. And, I think travel is something that players in our league are used to. It's not something that's always advantageous or that you are 100% used to, but it's not something that is a psychological block like it is for some players and from Europe who are used to not traveling at all, and then you cover a big distance like that, it becomes a real obstacle. But it is what it is. We'll deal with it.
You mentioned being disappointed about the 2 goals that you gave up last week, but what did you like about the defense and what your team did defensively?
I thought we did a pretty good job of keeping the game in front of us for most of the game, and I didn't think we let them get in behind us, and I thought we had a good awareness of where Landon was and where Robbie was.